Alright, let's kick back into the action here on the F-15C Georgian War. So, the situation today. The afternoon of the 8th of August was marked with heavy fighting in and around Shkimvili between Georgians and Separatists. Around 1400 hours local time, Georgian tanks approached the HQ of Joint Peacekeeping Force in Shkimvili. One of the tanks was hit by an RPG-7 rocket which struck the rear of the turret, causing detonation of the ammunition stored on board. Several minutes later, two more T-72 tanks on the Independent Combined Tank Battalion were destroyed on the same street by the South Ossetians. Meanwhile, two Russian Su-25s raided a position on the Georgian 4th Infantry Brigade's 42nd Light Infantry Battalion. They were holding position in Dubovaya Gardens on the western outskirts of Shkimvili. More than 20 soldiers were killed and several dozen injured. This attack seriously impacted morale of the Georgian troops, as hysterical rumor that whole battalion had been destroyed spread to other units, which started to retreat from the capital of South Ossetia. The panic was deepened by the artillery and rocket fire started by Russians around 1500 hours. By 1600 hours, most of the Georgian soldiers had fled Shkimvili. Russian forces continued advancing south, but their effectiveness in combat remained limited. They had to abandon some of their vehicles due to mechanical failures. One had to be pushed off the bridge, which effectively blocked, stopping the whole unit. Communication was almost non-existent. Commanders were using the personal mobile phones on Georgian cellular networks in order to give or receive orders. You can imagine how effective that was. For the objective, the quote-unquote weird war with Russia continues. Despite heavy losses inflicted by the 4 F-15Cs throughout the day, no information about US involvement has been published in either Russian nor Georgian media. Still, if anything, enemy presence in the air is only increasing, and attacks not only target military installations, but also civilian-occupied areas. You are to take off and perform a cap around Shkimvili and west from Gori. Intercept any incoming bombers targeting Georgian troops in southern Ossetia or civilians in Georgia proper. AWACS, callsign Magic, will be on station monitoring the area and controlling your flight. Now let's look through the op order that we have. 047 of 2008, current as of 1845 local. So, of course, we know the situation. Russia's forces passed through Roki Tunnel, have reached the outskirts of Shkimvili, and engaged Georgian troops, which have earlier surrounded the city. A number of Russian airplanes, both bombers and interceptors, have been seen over South Ossetia. As far as enemy forces, multiple enemy contacts have been detected going throughout South Ossetia. For friendly forces, we'll have the E3A AWACS, callsign Magic, on station. No other friendlies will be available, so we'll be the only flight in the area. For the mission, Dodge 01 will fly a cap south of the ABL and engage enemy airplanes attacking Georgian troops in and around Shkimvili. For the execution part, the commander's intent is to prevent additional casualties among the Georgian forces and civilians living in South Ossetia. The Con-Op Dodge 01 will proceed to Waypoint 2 and contact AWACS for update on the situation and possible targets. No other units tasking, no other friendly units available. Coordinating instructions, the AMC for this mission will be Magic, E3A. Rules of engagement, Dodge 01 is authorized to cross the ABL and enter South Ossetia. AMC instructions are to be carried out to the letter. For sustainment, Sport concept, Vaziani Air Base will be our home base, Soganlug will be the alternate location, weapons on hand, 6 AIM-120s, 2 AIM-9s, 2 fuel tanks with 100% gun, no medical support, oddly enough, command and control, higher command, Wizard, AMC Magic, Flight Lead, Dodge 11, control and frequencies will be in the briefing, waypoint 1 will be 2,000 feet, turn towards the CRP, waypoint 2, 4,500, exit via CRP East. Service ceiling today will be 20,000 feet at waypoint 3 will be our hold point. The rest of it's going to be some additional articles to support the situation. Alright, from here on out, going comms quiet and proceeding with the mission.
35,000. Magic on station at bullseye 128 for 50 at 35,000. 1-1. Mazani, clear to taxi to runway 13. 2, rolling.
1-1, this is Wizard. We are witnessing serious escalation of the South Ossetian conflict. Georgian forces are locked up in bitter fighting in Shin Valley, and intel indicates a constant inflow of regular Russian troops into the breakaway region through the Roki Tunnel. Georgians have begun shelling the tunnel's entrance and the roadway south. They have also requested air cover for bombing operations in the area. This has been refused by UCOM. According to the new ROE, we are not allowed to support Georgian jets attacking Russian troops in the occupied territories. However, you can intercept bandits coming towards Georgian cities or targeting Georgian forces in and around Shimvali. We are tracking multiple groups of Russian jets in the air at this time. Contact Magic for a picture as soon as you reach your hold point.
Wizard, Dodge 1-1 copies all. We are free to engage bandits over Georgia proper and those attacking Georgians in and around Shin Valley. Russian regular forces made contact with the Georgians and are trying to take back the city. We'll get to see some fireworks down there. And bandits above, more likely than not. You heard the briefing, the Russians already have jets in the air. 2 copies. Just shooting down a couple more MiGs, the end of the day won't hurt. Dodge 1-1, Magic, picture, 3 groups. First group, Orosu 24, Raw 340 from 72, Angels 8, Viking right. Second group, 25 for 75, Angels 3, hot. Third group, 2 Su-27, Bra, 337 for 75, Angels 30, hot. Be advised, groups 1 and 2 will probably target the Georgian forces around Ski Fleet. Dodge 1-1 copies all 3 groups of bandits. Dodge 1-1, Magic, stand by words. Dodge 1 standing by. Dodge 1, you're clear to engage bandits that enter south of Statiom. Su-27 is your primary target. Autonomous attack. Dodge 1 copies autonomous engaging bandits.
Engage bandit.
Copy. Engaging bandit. Engaging bandit. Engaging bandit.
Light, music on.
Dodge 1-1. Magic 341 440.
Requesting bogey dope.
Dodge 1-1. Magic clean. At 12,000. Flanking. Dodge 1-1, Magic. The Longfoots are bugging out north. Stand down and monitor.
Magic, Dodge 1-1. Requesting bogey
Magic,
move.
roger. Weapons hold.
Dodge 1-1, Magic, clean.
DCS Dodge 1-1, Magic. Bandits have left the AO. Return on station. Magic, Dodge 1 returning on station.
Flight, go echelon right.
Magic, Dodge 1 is on station. Dodge 1-1, Magic, roger. There's no bandits coming towards the AO. You made a part. Magic, Dodge 1 is RTB at this time.
Flight, RTB.
Roger. RTB. On the backfire earlier today, flew into that loop. Don't they know that Tbilisi is well defended? Two, I've been trying to figure it out. You'd think that their intelligence would flag that as high priority and send a seed flight to take out any SAMs the Georgians might have. Instead, they've been flying around in small packages or sending single planes like they did with the Tupolev. Aren't their frogfoots capable of taking out SAMs? I think they are. I'm no expert, but I guess Russians have much more at their disposal than Su-25s. Why they didn't use them is beyond me. I heard from one of the guys on the ground that Georgians managed to shoot down a few planes over Shinvali. They waited for them to get close and then launched all the Yosas and man-pads they had. This is hard to believe. And have you heard about any lost airplanes on the Georgian side? Nope. Not even one so far, and they've been buzzing around south of Sesha heavily today. Well, if Moscow is as efficient with the ground campaign as it is with air superiority, Georgians might even win this war. Not to sound pessimistic, but I think that the Russians